So Trump is president. Sorry to bring everybody down. Remember when they said Trump was going to be good for comedy? Yeah, the last 3 years have been hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what's funnier, the Muslim ban or the babies in cages. LOL. I was actually talking to the director of this theater one night before the show, and he said to me, he asked, "Do you watch The Handmaid's Tale?" And I'm like, "No, I watch the Trump administration. This season is terrifying. When are they gonna cancel this fucking show?" Trump said that drugs are flooding in over the border. And it is true, drugs are flooding in over the border. But it's mostly all my relatives in Georgia ordering their prescriptions from Canada, while complaining about socialized health care. 53% of white women voted for Trump. Yes, where are my white women at? Okay, can we talk? Just us? Okay, first of all, white women, can we please stop calling the police on black people? Just for existing. I don't understand that mindset at all, calling the cops. I never call the cops. I am terrified of cops. I have a smart mouth and I always smell like weed. Plus, have y'all noticed? Cops are assholes. I've never been like, oh, you know what would improve this situation? Let's get a couple of assholes with guns over here. What could possibly go wrong? I did not vote for Trump. I am a big Hillary supporter. Yes. I'm a big, how you like it now, motherfuckers? How you like it now? But okay, so even if you didn't support Hillary, this was a moment in history. This was the first time that a major party in America ever nominated a woman for president. Right? And I was watching her acceptance speech at the convention, and it was just like when Obama made his speech, like I'm bawling, like I'm a mess. And I'm like, I just wish my mama were alive so that she could watch this happen in her lifetime. Which really goes to show you the power of Hillary Clinton, y'all. That she can make me wish my mama were still alive. That's a feat. But I was so sure Trump didn't have a chance. I was so sure we were about to get our first female president. And the night of the election, I'm sitting there watching, and I feel like I have a lottery ticket. And I'm just waiting for the announcer to say, "You have just won $25 million. And then the returns came in and they said, "You did not win $25 million. You did win Ebola." I'm like, wait, what? Can I just not win the 25 million? No, you have Ebola. How the fuck did we get President Ebola? I'll tell you how. I have college-educated friends who voted third party in a swing state. Seemingly intelligent people who voted for Gary Johnson. And the day after the election, my friend posted, "Well, you know what? At least I can say that I voted my beliefs." Like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But you have to admit that one of your beliefs isn't math. Because that fucker didn't have a chance. And the next person that tells me I should have voted for Jill Stein is getting vaccinated. With GMOs. And y'all, how is Trump the evangelical choice? Are you kidding me? How the fuck is Trump the evangelical choice? 5 kids, 3 baby mamas, porn stars. He's the evangelical choice. Imagine for a moment that Obama had 5 kids with 3 baby mamas and porn stars. But no, Trump's the evangelical choice. Y'all, Trump wouldn't know Jesus if he hired him as a carpenter and didn't pay him. So Trump supporters say the country's full. The country's full. Have y'all ever noticed that people who say the country's full always live in the least populated areas of the country? Right? In LA, you can't do this without hitting 10 people. And we're like, sure, the more the merrier. But in Georgia, y'all, when I was growing up, yeah, I was raised in a trailer. We had an acre of land. Our trailers had on an acre of land. So when my daddy says shit like, the country's full, I want to say, well, looks like there's room over there. Feel like you could fit a few people behind the shed. And y'all, everyone who thinks the country's full is against abortion. Right? My uterus is full. I've got an idea, y'all. Let's tell Republicans that sperm is immigrating to seek asylum in the uterus. Right? And then they can put sperm in cages. Little tiny sperm cages in Texas. But yeah, how'd we get President Ebola? Has anybody seen that documentary, The Great Hack? Couple people, the rest of all, you need to see The Great Hack, okay? The Great Hack is about what happened in the 2016 election. It's about this organization, this corporation called Cambridge Analytica, and how they used your Facebook quizzes against you to figure out how to target propaganda specifically to you. You have got to watch The Great Hack. And you have got to stop taking Facebook quizzes. You've got to stop taking Facebook. At best, they're data theft. At best. And they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Nowadays, Facebook quizzes are like, what does your social security number say about you? Enter it, and we'll tell you what Disney princess you would be. Or your porn name. Everybody get your porn name? Okay, all they need is the name of your favorite pet, the street you grew up on, and other possible passwords. And you can get your porn name. Or enter your bank account, your PIN number, your thumbprint, and your signature, and we'll show you what a baby with you and Jeff Goldblum would look like. Let me save you the trouble. Adorable. You look adorable. Y'all, I also saw this documentary on cosmetics testing on animals. We should not be doing these tests on animals, right? We should be doing these tests on serial killers. Okay, think about it. We had to spend all this money keeping Charles Manson in prison his whole life. We couldn't have stopped by every now and then, put a little shampoo in his eye? Tell him it's all part of Helter Skelter? So did y'all know kids don't learn cursive now? Yeah, kids don't learn to write cursive now, which means they can't read cursive, which means they can't read the Constitution. I mean, luckily we don't use it. Habeas corpus, schmabeus corpus. What am I saying? Sorry. Habeas corpus, schmabeus corpus. I've never done that joke sober before. So my nephew told me that Outback Steakhouse got rid of the bloomin' onion. No. And people lost their minds. White people, I'm assuming. Lost their damn minds. They made phone calls, they wrote letters, they showed up at the place and protested, and Outback Steakhouse brought back the bloomin' onion. Y'all, we can't get people to vote in midterm elections. But y'all can rally behind an onion. Seriously? That's what we should do instead of giving people those I have voted stickers. We should just give everybody a bloomin' onion. I raised my niece and nephew. Yes. And y'all, my nephew texted me on the day of the midterm elections to tell me that he got up at 7 a.m. to vote. Isn't that awesome? I mean, he probably voted for Joe Rogan. But still. Okay, let me preface this next bit by saying I do not want Trump dead. Okay? I want Trump in prison. Okay? I do not want Trump assassinated. However, I can't believe nobody's tried. Seriously? No one has tried? He's done things that have had actual bad effects on people's lives. And nobody has tried to bust a cap in his ass? How many millions of people in America? I could Google it. No one wanted to take one for the team? No one has terminal cancer? Seriously? I'm just saying, they shot at Reagan. His dementia wasn't half as bad as Trump's. They shot at Ford. Ford. He did nothing. Ever. I'm just saying, where's a Manson girl when you need her? But you know why nobody's tried to bust a cap in Trump's ass? Because all the gun nuts are on their side. That's why. Because they've got all the gun nuts. But liberals, we have our hobbies too. You mean to tell me none of us wanted to take Trump out with an authentic replica of a samurai sword that you got at the Renaissance Festival? No one can taketh one for the team. 25% of liberals have a samurai sword in our house right now. Or nunchucks or throwing stars. I'm just saying. So Trump supporters like to boycott stuff. They boycotted Starbucks by going to Starbucks, buying a Starbucks, and saying their name was Trump so the barista would have to shout it out. That's how they boycotted Starbucks. They also boycotted Kellogg's by going to the store, buying Kellogg's, and making videos of them pouring cereal down the toilet. That's how they boycott it. But that's fine. That's fine if that's how they want to boycott stuff. But what I want to know is when are they going to start boycotting my comedy career?